When you got a car under a tarp?
This is my project that I'm working on right now.
Hey, thanks for watching, and today's gonna be fun. We're gonna go see Mr. and Mrs. Vernon, who I met at a car show a couple weeks ago. They got a 1969 Ford Mustang Fastback Mach 1. And the crazy thing is, I saw this car from afar. It's stunning, but wait till you see what this car looked like when they found it. This car was sitting in a field in the Vegas desert, just baking, rusting away. They found this car, they restored it, and the condition is incredible. I'm excited to see Mr. and Mrs. Vernon again and also get an up close and personal look at the 69 Ford Mustang. Let's see where the house is. I think it's down here. Oh, I see a Mustang. Hey, how's it going? Great. Thanks for letting us come over. I appreciate it.
Nice enough day for it.
Yeah, it is. JC, pleasure. Thanks for having us. This is awesome. Oh. Wow. Look at that. The sun hits it too, the sound of it, you feel it in your chest. Beautiful.
My name's Vernon, and this is a 69 Mach 1 Mustang. First year of the Mach 1s, and I'm a lucky owner to have it.
So how did you, we saw the pictures of the car. It's in a field here in the middle of Las Vegas. How did you find the car?
It was word of mouth. There was a contractor at work that we were in my shop, and I showed him a picture of one and told him one of these days I'm gonna have one. And he said he had one in his backyard.
And how long was it sitting out there for? How long? It's just baking there in the desert?
It was sitting there for approximately 17 years.
Wow. Now this is an incredible restoration. And just first off, the 69 Mustang, let's talk about the vehicle itself, because the front end of the Mustang, this was all new in 1969, was it not?
It was, yes.
Because traditionally it was the two headlights. You now have the four headlights, and then 68. Prior, the pony was here in the center, and then it moves over here to the left, and that's this iconic symbol. And then the front spoiler too, I think, was new in 69 as well.
The spoilers on the front and the back, and the louvers, I've added. They were not on the car when I bought it.
Okay.
But they were add-on features that from the dealers, and I wanted to be able to make it a little sportier looking.
Where did you learn to work on cars? Because this restoration is incredible. It looks like it's on the showroom floor. Where did you learn how to do all this stuff?
As a kid, I just grew up around cars. My first car was a 50 Plymouth, and my next car was a 59 Chevy that we had when we were married in 69.
Oh, you guys married in 1969?
Yeah.
And you got the 69 Mustang to go with it. And then back here, the fastback, the rear spoiler, and then this was new in 69. The chrome, was that an extra feature to get the chrome gas cap?
Well, that was came with the Mach 1 package.
Okay.
And all the stripes come with the Mach 1 package.
What's the color?
And it's a candy apple red.
Candy apple red.
And that's an original color to the car.
Oh, is it? Okay. Can we open it up, see the inside?
You bet. I'm still doing some work on it. I've had it for a long time, but other things come up, and I still need to put the radio in it and finish my air conditioning on it.
But it just, I mean, in my view, it's a pristine interior. This thing, the pictures you have of it, when it's sitting out there in the field, it's rotting away, and you guys did an incredible job with this.
The red interior is kind of a rarity on any of them. Most of them were black.
Oh, and this one, so this is kind of a little bit of a rare feature? And then isn't it on the door panel to show that it is a 69? Are we looking for a certain code?
There is a certain code on it.
63. Is it 63? What's the code there on the door panel here? Is that where we're looking? Let's go around the other side.
I've got the original engine in
Oh,
it.
okay, yeah. This is, can we see under the hood? And this is the original engine?
Correct. Original drivetrain in this car. I kind of dressed it up a little bit, but I stayed old school. These are moon valve covers. Moon has been in business for a long time. And so I just wanted to dress it up a little bit, and keep it just kind of low key. But
And you did all the work on the engine, everything here at your house?
the engine I sent out to have it done, but then we've done everything else. I put it all in, built the brackets, and done a few things on it. I added rack and pinion steering to it, which Ford steering was never the best, and power brakes.
We're add-ons.
And yes, power disc. So those were my only two different items that I've added to the car that were not original.
Would I be possible to go for a test drive? Take me for a ride?
You bet.
I love the wood grain. Was this all here when you got the car? Did you have to restore any of the interior?
Had to restore everything on the interior. It was all in bad shape.
So you are the third owner of this car?
Correct.
How long did the prior owner have it for?
Well, like I say, they bought it after the first year, so somewhere around 70, and then they had it up until the time that I bought it in about 2005.
Was it in Las Vegas when it was shipped to Vegas, or how did it get to Las Vegas?
They lived in California at the time, and then had moved out here.
All right.
And so it had been here mostly all of its life. And the girls that were driving it, they had gone to college in this car, and it had all the 4 years of college stickers in the window.
That is great. Man, they must have owned, what school did they go to, remember?
I don't remember that.
They must have owned whatever school they went to. They must have owned that campus, rolling up on this thing. My gosh, could you imagine? When you got it, when you found it, it was sitting there in the desert, just burning in that sun.
Yeah.
Did it start the first time? When did you try to start it?
No, the mice had made a nest underneath it. And so I had cleaned the whole thing up and replaced some wiring on it. And then I started it up. And being that it was in the horse corral, there was so much horse manure that blew out of it.
Oh yeah, you feel it. You feel it. We're riding in history. This car is a historic Mustang. Thank you so much for this moment.
What's that for?
The clock?
Oh, is that the clock?
Yeah.
I thought that was another speedometer for like passengers.
That's
like
for telling time.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Oh, here we go. Oh yeah. Driveway. Beautiful. That's great. Perfect. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Again, if you ever need someone, you're a busy man to car sit, just give me a call. Thank you so much. That was such a pleasure. I really appreciate it. So let's get ready to say goodbye. Pop back in the garage. Mr. Vernon, you've been holding back on me. First off, I didn't even notice the Silverado here behind us. What year is this?
This is a 1993.
This looks like you just drove it off the Chevy lot back like 2 weeks ago.
And it was an ordered truck, has all the options in 93.
Look at the inside of this.
Nothing's been touched up. This is original.
So the interior is spectacular. And we got to see under the hood. And whose was this?
This was my dad's truck.
This is your dad, so he drove it off the lot in 93?
Yes, he did.
Looks like it's brand new. right, now there's more. There's more to this garage. Over here, Mr. Vernon, what you got a car under a tarp?
This is my project that I'm working on right now. 68 GTO convertible. And it's been sitting for quite a few years.
Where did you find this?
It was almost where I found the Mach 1, just north of town. And I always start on the mechanical end first.
Look at this! And you did this yourself?
Uh-huh.
Gosh, spectacular. Okay,
So,
and then back of the garage. Can we go to the back?
you bet.
Oh, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, the GTO mechanically is all sound. It's done.
So it's ready. You just want to work on the body, and that thing's ready to go. You can turn it on and you can go.
I can go anywhere in it. And this one here this was my first one that started all this.
I love a good garage. Oh, is this a Cougar?
Yes.
Oh. Growing up, my neighbor had one of these in white, and every time I see him drive it, I'm just envious of my neighbor having it.
I have some dings in my hood.
That's, it gives it character.
The inside of it's all done. And the engine is almost identical to the Mach. I've done the same thing on this.
And this is turn the key, it's ready to go.
You bet. This is a Ford crate motor in this 302.
I love it.
And the inside is really nice. Yeah, I have a new dash pad for it. I just haven't got there yet. And this was the low end. It wasn't the XR7.
This is kind of base model, or?
Base.
Yeah.
And so it had the vinyl seats in it, and we didn't really like the vinyl, and so we put the cloth interior. And it was a mint green originally. We wanted to go with something different, and the gold was the only thing that, was different out there.
I feel like I'm a kid on Easter Sunday in my backyard. I keep finding all these Easter eggs hidden all over the place. This is spectacular. Any other treasures I should know about?
Well, there are some hidden ones, but
We'll come back for those. Thank you again so much, Mr. Vernon. I really
Yes.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
thank you for showing.
If you want your car, shop, or collection featured on the show, then shoot us an email at carshopsandcollections@gmail.com. That's carshopsandcollections@gmail.com. And thanks for watching, and be sure and subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes of Cars, Shops, and Collections.
Yeah.